Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Report on spoilers for General Hospital. Though not everyone is likely to be as thrilled to see Jason Morgan as Carly Spencer was, he is back home. Sam McCall is especially worried about her son Danny Morgan's recent outbursts, as they too strongly remind her of his father. Even though Jason may have genetically passed on his thrill-seeking tendencies to his son, Sam will not support them. She hopes that having a calmer guy like Dante Falconeri around and the healthy dose of communication will tame Danny's inclinations, but Dante's influence might not be able to compete if Jason re-enters Jason's sphere. As Elizabeth Weber learns that Jake Spencer, her son with Jason, has been watching out for Danny while sacrificing his own principles to save Charlotte Cassadine, she may be able to empathize with Sam's situation. Is it possible for Sam and Liz to maintain control over their boys' interactions with Jason without causing them to spiral out of control? GH spoilers. Danny Morgan's risky side emerges again. Danny has been acting in a somewhat dangerous manner. He was first apprehended by the police on Valentine's Day while intoxicated in the park with some of his buddies from his adolescence. Not only were Sam and Dante unaware that he had sneaked out of the house, but they had no idea he was involved in this kind of extracurricular activity. It's possible that Dante's concern that Danny will end up like Jason was an indication that Sam was getting ahead of herself. Though this is a common experience for young people, 14 is a very young age. Sam isn't aware that Jake caught Danny using a vape pen just yet, but rumors have it that an announcement is about to happen. Spoilers for General Hospital. Allegation Jake Weber is considering everyone else before himself. In relation to Jake, he has been keeping an eye on his younger brother. If Danny is really intent on ruining his life and acting out, it will be difficult to keep him out of danger. Even though he doesn't appear to be seeking attention, his father's return won't solve whatever problem he may be having. To aid Danny, Jake may, however, rely more on Jason, perhaps without Sam's knowledge. If she finds out that Jason knew Danny was in greater difficulty than she realized and chose to keep it from her, could it possibly work out good for Jason? Will Jake's status as Charlotte's big brother eclipse whatever he's been up to sufficiently to keep the focus off of him? When we last saw Sam and Liz talking about how they were the only two members of Jason Morgan's Baby Mamas Club, Liz was telling Sam that Danny's conduct was typical for Danny's age and pointing out how much Jake and Cameron Weber behaved out as well. She had no idea that since he started to get closer to Charlotte, Jake has been dealing with his own problems. Although she hasn't been around much lately, there are rumors that we will soon see her, and she might drag Jake into a world of trouble with her. Is it possible that Victor Cassadine, in a similar manner to how he did with Charlotte, toyed with Jason's psyche before his death, causing him to go into a 2-year hiatus? Tuesday, March 12. General Hospital spoilers and updates hint at examinations, conflicts, and appeals for assistance. Jason Morgan calls out for assistance, Carly Spencer and Drew Kane argue, and Dr. Hamilton Finn performs a medical examination. Blaze is asked by Christina Corinthos Davis, "What makes this morning so unique?" Another unexpected visit from Blaze's mother, Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, might not be particularly noteworthy. When she last caught Blaze off guard, she discovered Christina in his bed and that she was not listening to him. Christina and Blaze can face difficulties from Natalia once more, but they will remain united. Blaze has not been heard, therefore they might need to work together once more to get Natalia to listen. After Heather Weber passed out outside the hospital chapel, Finn is given the difficult duty of evaluating her at the hospital. She had approached Cyrus Renault with the intention of killing him with a bone saw, but Laura Collins intervened. After Laura struck Heather in the back of the head with a blunt weapon, Heather lost consciousness and passed out as a guard was escorting her outside. As Finn gets ready for her examination, he informs her that it's not good news that he has her case because he specializes in uncommon infectious disorders. Sam McCall is hopping from one tearful talk to another outside of Dante Falconeri's room at GH. After learning that Jason is still alive and may have been the one who shot Dante, Sonny Corinthos has urged her to speak with Michael Corinthos. Everyone is waiting for Dante to awaken from his operation, but the news could get worse the longer it takes. Sam informs Michael that while the group is probably growing, there's always space for one more. Dante may be able to clear Jason of shooting him, but that won't happen while he's unconscious. Additionally, Laura is simply checking up on Heather, telling her that she will soon be someone else's problem, possibly alluding to Finn's examination of her. The two were step-relatively related once, back in the distant past. Laura's stepfather was Rick Weber, and Jeff Weber, who briefly with Heather, was his half-brother. In a similar confused manner to Heather's relationship with Elizabeth Weber Baldwin, everyone will soon discover whether or not Heather was lying when she fainted. Drew and Carly got into an argument at her house, where it seems that Drew found out that Jason is still alive. Carly is often ranting at Drew, asking why he's so sure Jason is guilty. Carly finds that to be another difference in Drew. Before the tunnel under Cassadine Island fell in, he and his brother had finally gotten along. Because of this additional source of tension between them, Carly and Drew are on the verge of breaking up. Drew is positive that he has become Carly's stand-in for Jason, even though he never intended to be. Meanwhile, it appears like Jason has reappeared in a boathouse or storage facility after jumping off Robin's Bridge into the river. Unless it's an older boathouse that's been converted to storage, it appears too little to be the Quartermain boathouse. The letters SA and Bell are hung on a life preserver inside, but the window coverings are the same. It appears that he has been discovered within the structure, or that he has managed to reach the gatehouse or another location. He tells someone that he needs their assistance and that he is in trouble. Swimming in the river with his bullet hole exposed cannot have made things any better. Spoilers for General Hospital GH hint that Heather Weber Allie Mills is a complex individual. Although she gives off the impression that she is insane, there is a sharp mind hiding beneath her delusions. Because of her numerous misdeeds, she spent years in and out of psychiatric hospitals before Pentonville officials decided she was sane enough to put her behind bars. However, Heather was on the verge of finding a way out when her desperation reached a breaking point. Heather used her examination at General Hospital as an opportunity to get away from her guards and scare Cyrus Renault. Spoilers for General Hospital. Heather Weber used a surgical saw to attack Cyrus Renault. Heather went around Cyrus in the hospital chapel, armed with a surgical saw. If Laura Collins hadn't struck her in the head from behind, she could have killed him. After being caught once more, Heather complained that she didn't feel well and promptly passed out. It wasn't immediately apparent if Laura's blow caused her to lose consciousness or if there was another reason. Michael Easton's character Hamilton Finn is investigating in any case. It seems more likely that there is more going on, even though it is possible that she was merely experiencing the fallout from Laura's attack. Heather was already complaining of back rash and aches and pains. Finn will undoubtedly discover the truth, and it's possible that Heather is suffering from a terminal illness. But what will Heather's response be? She might desire to atone for all the horrible things she has done because her mind doesn't function the same way as most people's. Spoilers for General Hospital. Heather Weber might be thinking about getting even. Heather might choose to pursue those who she feels have harmed her family if she learns that her time on Earth is running out. Heather believes that at least 3 individuals are accountable for the recent death of her daughter, Esme Prince. Collins, Kevin Heather might feel Cyrus and Trina Robinson responsible for the circumstances surrounding Esme's passing. Heather would want to drag as many people along with her in her quest for vengeance before she passes away. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.